Okay, so first of all, I will upload my reference image of the hair dryer. Press Alt R or X90 and then RZ90. So I will scale this up and place it in the center. I will add a circle with the vertices of 20. I will press RX90 and scale it down and match the size according to the reference. I will go to the edit mode, press E and move it along the Y axis. Go to wireframe mode, press S, scale down and scale it down something like that. Okay, I will add 2 edge loops and press S to scale this up to match according to the reference. I will select this edge loop, press F to close this down and select this one and press F. I will add another circle, but this time I will enter the number of vertices to 8. Press RX90 and scale this down. Go to the edit mode, press E and move it along here. I will go to the wireframe mode, delete this half and then select the whole mesh. Press GX. So it will be okay here, I think so, and it's fine. I will scale this down a little bit. Press GX and okay, here will be fine. Now I will select these edges, press E and move it along the X axis. I will use the mirror modifier. Turn on the clipping and apply this mirror modifier. I will select this edge loop, press F and I will press slash and then select this edge loop, press F. Okay, I will select this edge and dissolve edges. Okay, now I will select this, add a boolean and select the object and turn on to union. Okay, let me turn off the second one and I will apply this boolean, and we do not need this, so I will delete this part and I will rename this to front part 1. I will go to the edit mode and turn on the vertex. So I have to solve this now, but before that I will delete this lower half because I will apply the mirror modifier. I will select K key, press K key and add a loop here. Now I will delete these vertices and I'm going to work on this point only. Okay, so I will turn on the auto merge option, press G 2 times and slide it down. I will press G 2 times here and go to here. Okay, so I will dissolve this edge. So we got a chord here and I have a shape something like this. I will select these points, press S, Y, 0. I will apply the mirror modifier now. Here we go. Turn on the clipping and make sure all the vertices are clipped. Here it is not clipped. I will move this up. Okay, so now I have a second reference image. I will show this to you. As you can see that this part is straight and then it is going curve like that, and this part is also straight. So we are going to make this position. I will select these points and I will select only these 3 points and move here something like this. Now I will select these points and move something like that. Select these points and move a little bit. So it's a straight line. We should get a straight line like that, something. Now I will apply the mirror modifier. Now I will select these faces. Select the normal, transform orientation, press S, Z and 0. So I will move these points up a little bit. Move this down a little bit, and okay, so I will get a straight. And in the meantime, I will also select these points, press S, Z and 0. Now I will press K key and join these points. Okay. Now again I will delete these vertices here. Now I will press the K key again and add some edges here. We can also call this port loops. Okay, now I will apply the subdivision modifier with the value of 3. Right click, shade smooth, and okay. I will add another loop here, support loop. I will merge these 2 points, merge at center. Okay, now I will add a mirror modifier before the subdivision. Turn on the clipping. I will turn off the reference for a while now. I will apply the mirror modifier. So we got an extra vertex here. Alright. So I will delete this edge and move this up. Similarly here. Okay, so here we solve our problem, and this is our required shape. So for this, I will select this edge loop, press Shift D to duplicate, then press P and separate by selection. I will select this, press E and move along the Y axis a little bit and shade smooth, and here we get our ring. The size here is a little bit something like that. Okay, so now I will select this mesh, go to the edit mode and select this edge loop, press Shift D to duplicate this, press P to separate the selection and select this mesh that we have separated. Go to the edit mode, select it, press E and rotate this along x-axis to match our reference image, and press S to scale this up. Now I will insert 3 edge loops. Press S to scale this up to match our reference image. I will turn on all the options in subdivision and try to match again to the reference image. Now I will insert a cylinder with 8 vertices and scale this down and try to match the reference image. I will insert edge loops. I will apply the subdivision surface modifier and turn on every options, but before I will have to delete the faces. Now I will select these two objects, press Ctrl J to join these, and I will call this base mesh. Now I will add the plane. I will rotate this RY90. Go to the edit mode, scale this down. Now I will go to the snapping tool. I will select face snapping and turn on the project individual elements and turn on the snapping, and I will snap the points to the base mesh. After that, I will apply the mirror modifier and turn on the clipping, and after that I will apply the shrink wrap modifier and I will select the base mesh. Okay, so we have done our setting for topology. Okay, so I will select these points and follow this line curve here. You can see that in a few minutes. I will press E, again press E. I will select these points and select space, and then select these points and space. Yeah, you can get this add-on by going to preferences and adds on. You will search for loop. You will search for loop tools. Here it is. And I will try to equally space the points. Similarly, I will press E and select this vertex and press F. So you can do this by again turning an add-on. You will search for mesh and turn on the mesh F2. Okay. So by pressing simply F, we'll get the whole code. Now we have to fill this area. Okay, so I will again use the space tool. Okay, so that looks good to me. I think I should add another loop here and press G. So now I will select this and space. Let me check by applying subdivision surface. I will apply subdivision surface. Okay, no problem at all until now. It looks good. I will select this face, press Shift D to duplicate this and merge, connect these 2 points. I will connect these edges by pressing F and then edge and add loop. Okay, so I will press F Again press F. Again press F. So I will get something like this. From this point to this point, I have to equally space the vertices. I will connect this, but I will add edge loop. I think so. I should have edge here. Okay, so now we are uh, going to model this part. So I will press E. I will again press E. Press E one more time. Okay, so now I will parent these meshes. I will select this mesh and then this one I will press Ctrl P and select to object. As you can see that now the front part has become the parent child of the upper body like this, and similarly I will do this the remaining. I'm doing this so that I can select this mesh only, and when I rotate this the whole other parts of the body also rotates, so that's why I parent these other objects to this object. So now I will add a curve, Bezier curve. I will move this here and I will rotate this around y-axis 90. I will go to the edit mode, select this point and try to place this in the center and straight it down. Now I will go to the properties, object data properties, and I will add depth. I will add a 0.85, sorry 0.085, and I will check does it match. I will decrease this down to 0.0825 and move this point a little bit to the left and increase 0.083. Okay, I will also check from different angle and it looks good. Okay, now I will add a circle with 8 vertices. I will scale this down to match this size. I will select the whole loop, press E. Then I will select this edge loop, press E and S and press Shift Z to scale it down only along X and Y axis. I will select this edge loop, press Ctrl B and add some bevel. I will go to the subdivision modifier and add a subdivision level 3, right click, shift smooth and go to object and set origin to geometry and increase the size a little bit. Okay, I will add a curve modifier, place it above the subdivision modifier and select this Bezier curve. Sometimes you have to change the deform axis, but in that case the x-axis is working for me. I will select this circle. I will try to place this in the center. I will also see it from different angle and it's okay, work for me. Now I will add array modifier, change this to -1 and this to 0. Okay, I will increase the size to -1.5, something like this, and place this above the curve modifier and increase the size, number of count, something like this. I will select this Bezier curve, press Ctrl and then select this upper body, this part, press Ctrl P, set parent to object. Similarly, I will select this circle and then this upper body, press Ctrl P, set parent. Now if I move this part, the whole other parts will also move this along with this. Okay, now I will add a plane and scale this up, something like this, and I will rotate this along y-axis and place this on the plane so that it will look like it is being placed on a table or something like that. I will click here and horizontal split and split this here. I will now add a camera. Here it is. Can press Alt R and G. Move this up. I will press 0 here on numpad and rotate this RZ90 and move this up further. I make sure that here it is 1920 x 1080 resolution. Okay, so I have this mesh. It is free. I will add the link in the description. You can download this add-on and then just copy this link simply and click here, control, you will place this, press enter, and you will get this model. You will click here and this model will be added. Here it is this model. Press control, press S to increase the size. I will right click and vertical split here. I will set this to shader mode, shader editor. Okay, now I will add some light. I will add a point light and place it something like here. I will go to viewport shading and select cycles render engine. I will select the light, go to the light properties, change the power to something like 3000 and set the radius to 3. I will duplicate this light, press Shift D and place this light here. I will decrease the power to something like 500 watt and increase the radius to 5 meter. There's one thing I'm missing, that our hair dryer is not in contact with the surface from here. So now I will add material. Okay, I will turn on my render engine. I will press Ctrl B and select this area only. Okay, so here I will select this portion. I will add a material. I will select this new and I will call this black body. Select the base color. I will add something grayish like color here, and I will increase the metallicness to a little bit, something like 0.1, a little bit metallicness. Okay, I will assign similarly material here. Now I will select this ring shape. You can also select from here, and I will add a material and I will call this black shiny. It will be a little shiny part. It will be color 0.04 and the roughness will be 0.15. so it will look a little shiny as compared to other parts. And I will also assign same material here, black shiny, and I want this line also be shiny. I will also have to give material to button. I forgot to give material to button. It will be black body, simple. Okay, so now here I have selected this. I will add a material and I will call this black shiny. I will go to the edit mode and select this the curve, this line. I will go to the face mode. I will press Alt to select this side. I will again press Alt and then select this side and press Alt Shift to select this side. Simply I will click on assign, go to the object mode, and you can see that this line is shinier because we have assigned black shiny material to only this thing. Okay, for the background, I will click on the background. I will add a material and I will call this background. It will be a simple image. I will go to the shader editor. I will search for image texture, select this and connect to the base color. I will open. This is the image and I will assign this image. And I want to add a cloth, piece of cloth under the hair dryer. Press Shift A, add plane, press Alt G and move this up a little bit, something like that, and increase the size. Now I will go to edit mode. I will right click, subdivide, and subdivide this 10 times. Okay, again I will select this and subdivide, and I will click on subdivide. I think I should subdivide this one more time. Okay, so now I will go to the sculpting, select here. I will select the plane and select this plane, press slash. Okay, I will select this cloth brush and I will press N to properties. I will select the deformation to drag, and you can increase the size of the brush and the strength. So what I will do is simply get some wrinkles effect. And then I will select the smooth brush here and smooth this these wrinkles a little bit, something like this. Again I will press this, select this brush and add some wrinkles. Now I will check out in this layout. Okay, so for this texture I will again go to the Blender kit and I will add this link in the description. I have used this material and you will simply get this material, copy the link and paste it here and press enter. So here you get this material and click. Now if you see, you will get this material, but I would like to change the color, so I will add node called color ramp and place it here. Okay, so I have this black and white thing. I will like to increase the scale size. I will enter to along X, Y, and Z axis. So now I will go to import images as plain. I will add a logo of Panasonic. Here it is in PNG format. I will scale this down. I will go to the shader editor and I will add a color ramp node here, and I will inverse this. I will go to Atmos subdivide and 10 times. I will go to modifier. I will add a shrink wrap modifier, select the target this and set offset to 0.001. I will decrease the color to a little bit gray. Okay, so here we have done our rendering. I think it's okay. Here's our final output. I hope you like this video and subscribe my channel. And if you have any question, you can ask me in comment section. Thank you.